Mute this shit. All right, here we go, boys. Here we go. Here we go. I'm so excited. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Shh, shh.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Marvel Future Fight V690 live stream. And I say live stream so weirdly because we are live. I am so happy to be here with you all right now. I am actually right here at home.
Actually
but as
live.
we all know, I'm not the only part of this stream.
Actually
this
live.
stream. And we have a lot going on today because the basis of V690 is Defenders and Eternals. We have a new character coming your way in the form of Icarus, our very first Eternal here. And we have uniforms for your 4 favorite Defenders: Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and of course, Daredevil. You can earn rewards by watching this stream here today. All you have to do is keep watching and wait until the end for the survey link to pop up. If you're not seeing it, please refresh the place where you are watching this stream currently, and you will likely see it then. Then all you'll have to do is get your ID by going in-game to Settings, Info, and then hitting Copy.
Damn, it's
that
live.
That way you'll have everything you need to make sure we get the right reward to the right agent. That's you, I hope. All right, we have a lot to get into today, so let's get it started. First, check out this video.
Let's go! Okay, Universal, of course. Daredevil, of course. Ooh! He's got the vision, boys. Oh, she stays combat. Okay, true, she stays combat. Okay, looking so fresh. He also stays combat with the Muda. Okay, Luke Cage. Oh, combo skill. Oh, that's the awakening skill for sure, bud. He comes in on the dragon.
All right, that was some fun action. And speaking of fun, it's my friend Cage
They're looking
here,
swag.
live from outer space.
Yeah, I'm certainly glad to see you. Space is a little bit cold here, but I gotta say, luckily we have ourselves a little jacket he was wearing. But I gotta say, yeah, I like your style. I like you have a nice little jacket there too.
Thanks, Cage. It's almost as if you saw it earlier
and wore the same thing,
and then put on a different leather jacket.
Well, I didn't steal your style. I was going to say I saw it earlier and I felt inspired. And I gotta say, I mean, like, think about it. We have an update featuring the Defenders, which have a stylish new look. I thought, what better way to have?
They're dripping in swag. I look like a bum.
Ourselves. So
it makes so much sense. All the sense. Cage, I missed you, buddy. We have a lot to get into, and of course, you are our guide for all the new update.
They're so cute.
So I'd like it if we could get it going.
All right. So we do have a lot of information to share with you today. So I'm going to go ahead and dive right in. Just bear with me because, as I said, we have a lot of information to dive straight into.
A lot of information is good.
Start off by taking a look at Jessica Jones.
Yes, and I do want to remind people that this build that we are working off of right now is not necessarily going to have the same numbers and details as the final build that you will receive.
So all three getting an awakening: Jessica, Luke, and Iron Fist.
So just go ahead and, like I said, stay tuned.
Awesome.
So as you can see, Jessica Jones has a very far different new look. It's a bit of a classy but heroic look. Kim, what can you tell us about the new Jewel uniform?
Well, it's a new look, but it's also an old look for Jessica Jones' story because she started her superhero career as a classic costumed hero by the name of Jewel. This is before she became the more hardened defender that we know of her to be now, as a private detective who will be there for anyone.
That's right. So this the basic of her look. Let's go ahead and dive right in. But before we do, we give a brief little explanation regarding little perks that come with the uniform. So because it's, of course, the new uniform, some new passive skills are changed. So, for example, 2 changes that come to her uniform are for her telepathic resistance and power woman skills. For example, for her her telepathic resistance, not only does she continue to gain her 100% immunity to mind damage, she also gains a 50% buff to her all attack stats. In addition to that, she also gains a 25% HP recovery when she's below 35% health. Again, those percentages and numbers may change later on.
Okay.
It's just a tad bit
true
of how the uniform starts. But anyway, so those are the passive skills. We know you want to see the actual skills in action.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and check it out.
Soaring Will. Okay, okay. She's got
Alright.
reflect
Alright.
still, yeah.
So you can see she's already good to go. Let's take a look at her basic skill. Yeah, basic, she's a brawler. She's a combat character. This uniform comes with 6 new skills. Let's go ahead and open up and gather everybody in, have them all grouped together a bit. I'm actually going to refresh for a brief moment. There you go.
This is live, folks. This is the
first
first one.
all the fun action happens. Let's go ahead and open up with her first skill. Right, you can see leaves enemies in a bit of a stun. This is the first skill, nothing too flashy, but this is referred to as the jewel pin spin kick.
Okay, okay. We wanted it live, yeah. You know, bear with them.
Leaves
True.
enemies stunned, no additional stats there. Let's go ahead and open with the second skill. This is the sleek punch storm.
Okay,
One
yeah.
more time. You can see she dashes about and then punches the enemy.
Looks nice,
Not
but
only
no
does she
iframes or anything like
with a
that.
Fractured state, she ends it with a stunning punch.
Okay. The fracture's nice.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and
Nice,
get back
nice.
here.
This is live for them, yeah.
They're all over the place. Now we're gonna go ahead and open with her third skill, which is the untouchable power.
Whoa.
Ooh,
She gives
okay.
again
Whoa.
several more punches and kicks, and then dashes from behind. And you notice the enemies are actually left in silence.
Okay, so she's got silence for
Because they're
ABX. Okay,
Well, actually,
true.
believe it or not, they actually are stunned. Actually, there are some stats that come with that are stunned, silence.
Yes.
In addition, that also grants you a little brief bit of immunity there. All right, so we're done with that skill. Let's move over on to our friends over here. We're going to input up with our fourth skill, which is a bit interesting. So let's take a look at this. So if you notice what she does, she actually kicks the ground. I believe she kicks the ground up first.
That's sick.
She throws it up, and she just pummels them to death. As you notice, like the concrete actually falls into a little bit of tiny pieces.
It's a little choppy.
And rains it down on them, and then finally takes the last piece and then slams it down.
That's hilarious.
This is referred to as the meteoric slam.
I like that a lot.
When you're slammed with, in the face with a street.
Okay.
But also, it also gives you a little bit of an attack buff as well.
Oh, this is way
I
smoother.
like how
Nice.
she whittles it down.
Way smoother.
Next is her fifth skill, which is the forceful suppression.
Oh.
This is actually a defense down skills.
Oh.
Not only will this decrease your enemy's defense, it also increases your overall attack, defense, speed, and critical.
Nice.
Alright, so it does it for her fifth skill, but like I said, she has 6 skills. And usually, what follows up with that, she of course has an awakening skill, as
Nice.
of course you would have seen in the teaser. So let's go ahead and check it out.
Nice.
And of course she summons her defending
Whoa.
allies. Everybody shows up. You have Luke Cage, you got Iron
Oh,
Fist.
body slam.
All the defenders are here, or most of the defenders.
Nice,
Are here. Let's go over that
okay.
One more time.
Love that body slam.
It's similar to the awakening skills we're getting now,
Allies,
but
causes enemies to not only be paralyzed, removes their removes any debuffs, will also
She
buff
throws them both up.
yourselves overall critical rate and damage.
nice.
And that does it for Jessica Jones. I just like watching it. Let's take a look at it one more time.
Yeah, let's watch one more. One more.
And we are going to see a little again, of course, because a couple other characters received awakened
Boom.
skills. But like I said, we'll go over that.
Okay,
so that
damage
does it
proc,
for
ignore
Jessica
dodge.
Jones's new
Yeah,
uniform, so
yeah,
you all
yeah.
can look forward to that. And yeah, so
This is
meantime,
the
guys,
closest
go ahead
to a
and leave in the
JoJo
comments what you guys
collab.
think of her current skill set and uniform.
I like it. I like it. I
Very
like it.
cool.
Now we're
I
gonna
really
go
like the
move
fourth
on
skill.
to, the next one, like her, of course, her love interest, that is Luke Cage. This is Luke Cage in her Uptown uniform. What can you tell us about the Uptown?
Oh, he has accumulation.
Well, it does involve Luke Cage's classic yellow. However, this is the uniform he was wearing notably in Power Man and Iron Fist, which came out in 2016. It's a classic Heroes for Hire tale with old friends, crime, magic, punching, and bromances.
Romances and punching. That sums up the Luke Cage in general. Okay.
All the things I like.
So again, because it's in uniform, we have a couple of passive skill increases as well. So passive
Nice.
skill increases have been changed for his Unbreakable skill, his Power Man skill, and his Heroes for Hire. For example, for Power Man, in addition to, of course, his usual reflected damage set, he also gains an additional 30% increase to his health. Not only that, for his Unbreakable passive skill, a different change would be when below 99%, he gains an HP percent increase to his HP, a little bit of recovery there. His Hero for Hire stat has been changed as well, but we don't have that information just yet, so you can look forward to that.
Oh, they're changing his
in
leadership.
in the patch notes.
Interesting.
That does it for passive skills. Let's move on.
Ooh,
to
hopefully he gets like a buff to all the Heroes for Hire,
Active skills.
because that his leadership
Nice,
is called
nice
Heroes for
entrance.
Hires,
his
right?
dynamic entrance. Of course, again, Brawler, combat character. Open up with skill number 1, which is the
I want
stone plates.
a Heroes for Hire leadership.
Whoa.
Okay. The below 99% heal is gonna be really
They
good.
literally use the street. They literally use the street
They're from
to
the
defend
streets?
What's up,
And
Big?
you're gonna know it.
And of course, leaves the enemy stunned as you do. Next up is the hard fist.
Thanks for the thanks to the 9-month resub, Hurricane Bill.
Luke Cage, I would assume it's
Okay,
very
first
hard.
two skills are
It's very hard
pretty.
fist. So
Yeah.
there you go. Nothing, no additional stats that come with
Okay.
that. Next, we're going to use the warming up.
This is the
Not
accumulation
necessarily attack,
skill.
it's mainly just a buff.
So he
When it
gets
comes to
10
this buff,
seconds
not
of
only do you gain,
accumulation.
a brief little bit of damage immunity. It also increases your overall attack.
I like
stuff,
the
but
glow.
that helps you accumulate.
He's got the
almost for true
Sphinx.
damage.
You know, Sphinx from Hunter x Hunter.
I'm going to move on to our friends over here. They look lonely.
Yeah,
Okay,
they
we're gonna
do.
open up
Want to
with
give him a
skill
hug?
Number 4. Oh, I don't think they want to hug you, Luke Cage.
Nice. Okay.
All right, this skill is actually referred to as the ground crash. You see, it opens up and it just slams it down.
Pretty good, pretty good,
That's
pretty good.
why it's called.
Again,
Okay.
this is actually another defense down attack. So what this attack actually does, not only does it, remove. Sorry, give me a brief moment here.
Nice.
This actually incapacitates enemies. Like I said, a lot of info. It's hard to keep track with everything. Again, so this is a skill that actually incapacitates foes, causing them to removes a bit of the target's buffs, while also again decreasing their enemy's overall defense.
Okay. Yeah.
Very cool.
Incapacitation. Sure.
I'm gonna go ahead and refresh, get the group all together again. Skill number 5 is the violent charge.
No, his accumulation is based on damage received, not damage dealt. I think.
So he kind of dashes in, just giving them a barrage of punches. Take a look at that again.
Oh, nice.
He gets penetration and invincibility, which is nice. He's not gonna get guard broken.
Right,
Okay.
this little ditty
Okay.
also again as a defense down attack. Not only that, also let's see.
I think it has fracture as well. Okay.
Yeah, fun times
Okay.
for all.
Dr. Umar in the
Stun fracture while
house.
also penetrating their defense. And of course,
Okay.
again,
Very good.
he has a little. Of course, as you can see, has a 6th skill. Let's go ahead and
pretty
test
good.
it. Let's do it on this one loner over here.
Seems fair.
One loner.
Again, this attack offers the same buffs as, same buffs and overall stats as Jessica Jones's skill. The
Oh,
only
he like
difference is
pats.
that little ending
He
little-
pats Iron
ending
Fist on
little
the
attack
back at the end. That's so
where he
funny.
actually- if you see him watching closely, he actually jumps in the air, gives him a nice little body slam just to end it. No survivors at the end of this.
And then he pats him on the
body slam's my
shoulder.
favorite part.
He's like, "Hey, buddy." That's
Now with
sick.
that, we're gonna go ahead and move on to Iron Fist.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so Iron Fist has a new uniform, and I believe if I get the name of this correct, what is the name of this uniform, Kim?
You don't have it in front of you?
I do actually. It's the living weapon. I just wanted to test the
He's
skill.
trolling Kim
This is
so
the living
hard.
weapon uniform, which is a new uniform. What can you tell us overall?
Nice.
Well,
like
I
it.
will say that while I did mention Power Man and Iron Fist earlier for Luke Cage, this is an original uniform. This does not appear in the comic or any other comics. It's unique.
That's right. And of course, with the new uniform, we're going to go ahead and briefly review some of his passive skills.
Okay.
So an effect was changed. So it's some effects. So this actually has five new skills.
Okay.
And for his uniform effect, a change has been made to his charging chi, power of Shao Lao. I really hope I'm pronouncing that correct. And also the heart of Shao Lao.
Okay, so
For
everything,
example,
both
for the
passives and his
charging chi
leadership.
passive skill. It increases
Nice.
his skill and bonus damage by up to 25%.
Nice.
While also again keeping the normal the current
Guaranteed dodge,
skills,
guaranteed
like
crit.
stats that go along with his passive skill.
Okay.
Love that active fighting stance.
Yeah.
Yes, I would say he's very animated. He's prepared for anything, as you have to do when you're the defender of Kung Lao. And also we have Power of Shao Lao, which offers a 10% chance so there's a 10% chance while attacking to actually guarantee you a 30% buff to your overall attack, which is different from his original skill, which actually increases his critical rate.
Sure. Okay.
Cool.
That's a
And
better.
lastly,
That's a
for
much
Power
better
of Shao
buff.
Lao, again, that is also a leader skill. We don't have that skill information just yet.
But they're
but again, that's
changing his
something to look
leadership.
forward to
Okay, that's
in
good.
The actual patch notes.
Good.
So now let's move on to his skills.
Yeah, his leadership is terrible, so I'm glad they're changing that.
Right. So he's of course has 5 new skills that come with the uniform. The first skill is not a new skill. This is just the chi of flying.
Jin
crane.
Kazama.
Just looks nice. All the time. There's a little kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
That's pretty big
Jin
for skill
Kazama.
one.
Skill 1, of course, and also that's not even the new skill. Now we're going to move on to the new skills, which is the infinite chain hit.
Infinite chain hit? That's not
Let's
infinite.
get these guys over here.
What?
Yeah. Get him in a roll.
Yep, this is an energy attack that actually causes paralysis.
Bull.
You can't call it the infinite chain hit, bro.
Next is skill 3, which is the chi flow.
Golden experience. That looks
Gonna move a
sick.
little closer.
Ah.
Again,
And he
this
gets
is another buff
accumulation
attack.
there as well. 7 seconds of
Yeah.
accumulation.
Attack more just
Like his buddy.
buff. Yeah.
Just
This
like Iron,
offers
just like
actually
Luke
increases
Cage.
Your energy attack by 30%, while also granting you immunity and the ability to accumulate true damage.
Nice.
So he's all set to go.
Nice.
So next up is skill 4. This is referred to as Shao Lao's Wrath. Take a look at that one more time. And you see Spirit of Shao Lao just comes up. Again, really hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly.
It's there and it's wrathful.
That looks sick.
I love that.
Yep, this is another
That
energy
looks
attack that costs
mental.
burn, and
Yeah.
Also, again, decreasing your enemy's defense. This is always
That
this is
looks
always a
sick.
useful stat that's always useful. Again, anything relating to defense down.
That dragon looks dope, dude.
These guys over here look lonely, so I'm going to go ahead and test the 5th skill on them.
Okay, camera change. You.
Whoa.
That's a lot of fists. I just also like the little, broken glass
That's a lot.
effect. Let's take a look at it from this angle.
Oh, that's sick. He just
Whoa.
released them
That's the immortal
cannons.
attack.
Releasing them cannons.
Yep, it's called the immortal attack. It's the immortal attack.
It's very
Again, this
bright.
is another energy
Yeah.
attack that also
Buffs
grants silence,
and
also
penetration.
penetrating your armor
Damn.
through
Muda,
skill
muda,
buffs
muda,
such
muda.
as
Ora, ora, ora.
shield and
Yeah.
overall armor.
Looking like Giorno in this bitch.
Now, let's see what the one we've been waiting for. We want to see the Awakening skill.
That
This
looks
Awakening
nice.
skill is referred to as the Immortal Chi Strike. So, we're going to get our defending allies to come again.
Oh, he just charges up. So this is a little bit different. Oh. And then he rides in on the dragon. Nice.
This helpful attack, actually, again, as I mentioned in the previous skill.
Okay.
Again, actually removes debuffs while also granting a buff
True.
to overall critical and defensive skills. While, of course, also ending with the Spirit of Shao Lao.
True.
Attack.
Riding in on a
That is
dragon,
the
no
fifth
doubt.
skill. I just want to see that one again. And then lastly, we're going to end it again with the final attack.
Kim offering up her own sound effects there with
Just
the.
charging up.
And good to go.
Yeah.
And of course, the developers are gracious enough to actually give us some tips as well. So some final tips they granted us with Iron Fist. They said to use skill 3 with the buff, which we mentioned earlier before.
Yep.
Also decreases enemies' defense using skill 4.
Okay.
And their overall recommended combo are skills 3, 4, and 5. So let's open up again, get that buff, give them, make use of that debuff in the 4th skill, then end it with the 5th skill.
Hell yeah. That looks sick. That looks so
There you
sick.
go. That has it for all the new uniforms for some of the characters. But again,
Oh,
we have a
Daredevil.
couple other things to move on to. Kim, what do you say?
Let's look at our new character.
Oh, Icarus. Okay.
That's right. So again, we have a new character, not from the streets necessarily. So this is a character
Not from the
who's, comes
streets.
from a little bit from further beyond, and that is Icarus. Kim, what can you tell us about Icarus?
So Icarus is an Eternal. And as you might guess, the Eternals are very long-lived. They are practically immortal. And they all have amazing superpowers. Icarus, being the leader, has a few extra special moves up his sleeve. And he has been in existence
Whoa.
as part of human history
Where are the beams?
for
Where are the beams?
a very, very long time.
Where are the I-beams?
That's right. So a little brief thing about Icarus, of course. Now he is a universal character. For those of you who wanted to know what
That's
character
sick.
he would end up being, he has a couple passive skills. So passive skills would, for example, are a couple we have listed here are Eternal Rebirth. This grants you super armor. We'll also do a little bit of a defense buff, and that when you are below 99% health, he actually gains a 4% recovery based on his max HP. Also, we have for his T2 passive skill, we have Cosmic Endurance. This grants a little bit of a buff to your skill and bonus damage, while also decreasing damage received to you by 30%. So that's I think that's pretty useful buff. Once you
Okay,
get to
could be
T2,
good,
so
could be good.
little something for you. So let's
He's
move
the
on.
leader of the Eternals. He's gotta do it up.
Okay, yeah.
Got to live up to that reputation. So let's take
Maybe. Maybe.
All right, take a look at his basic attack.
Oh, I like the icon.
He pummels enemies. Interesting. Next up is skill 1. This is the Warrior's Fist.
Okay, he's got the laser eyes.
Nice.
Okay, true.
Pretty basic attack. This is an energy-based attack, whilst also stuns
Okay.
and incapacitates your foes. That's a little bit of a silence there too.
Okay. He's an Eternal, but he doesn't have a
Next
revive.
up is
True.
skill 2. This is referred to as the Hero's Advance.
Okay, Captain
As you can see there,
Captain
enemies
Marvel.
actually left a bit of a burn stat, while also ignores a percentage of their target's defense.
Okay, true, true.
Rate. Not defense.
I like how this looks because Icarus is actually notable for being especially fast among Eternals.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Let me get these guys with another third attack. Third attack is the Salvation Blow.
That looks sick.
Again, you see a lot of burn damage.
That looks sick, bro. He just like creates a Nova. And then just slams it. That looks
Also
dope.
grants you damage immunity.
That's
while
a
also
lot of
being able to
debuffs.
accumulate true damage, similar to the other heroes that we mentioned.
Oh, he's got accumulation as well. Ooh, okay.
Let's hit him with the fourth skill. This is the Eternal Blast. This is an attack that causes paralysis, as you can see there, while also decreasing the enemy's defenses.
Ooh, can you move around? Is that
Also
V-pad?
granting you a little bit of invincibility as
Bro,
well.
is that V-pad?
I think these guys have
Tell me that's a
Look
V-pad.
at These guys over here. They seem lonely, but don't worry. Icarus has a little something special for you. This is his fifth skill, which is the Surging Anger skill.
What the hell?
He's moving to and through about. Again, this is another burn.
Okay.
Burn attack.
That
Again,
looks pretty
decreases enemy
sick.
defense while also penetrating their overall.
Penetrating. Okay.
Also, check it again. I believe it also causes stun and fear.
He
That's-
seems mad.
It makes sense.
It's a really long
if you make
animation.
an Eternal angry, it only makes sense where fear would actually be involved. So
Yeah,
Kind
I
of
can see
cool. Okay.
yeah, I would be too. Most people should be. Anyway, that does it for the new character for Icarus. But I do believe we have something more.
Do we?
We do.
20
Go
FPS
ahead and move
gameplay.
on to the character which you've all been waiting for. Again, the streets have been
Daredevil.
He's heard of the cries for justice, and now he's ready with a new look and a little something more. Let's move on to Daredevil.
That's right.
Now he looks a little bit different than his previous uniforms. Kim, what can you tell us about this uniform in particular?
Well, this uniform is from a specific comic line I will tell you a little bit about later, but it is called Fall from Grace, and in it, Daredevil needs a new reinforced uniform, and he ends up building this, making it all himself, but with stronger materials for the different foes he is going to face in it. And it was a
he's
very
looking-
iconic look
he's looking
from when it was
buff.
made in the 90s.
He's looking thick.
That's right. Yeah, like I said, definitely is different. I do like the fact that it has nice little armor. So
He's
we get
slipping
a
and
bit of a
sliding?
higher defense looks like for his for the challenges ahead. But let's go ahead and talk about more about his passive skills. So he
Okay.
only has one little
True.
skill change that goes for his passive skill, be referred to as the radar sense. So instead of the
Okay.
dodge rate
Yeah.
increase that was seen in his in his earlier uniforms, it's changed to have looks like the ignore target dodge rate has been increased by 70%. He also, other than that, he also gets a 5% increase to his 50% increase to his recovery when dodging. So
What?
something to look forward to.
He heals when he
Those are his
dodges and he has
passive skills. Let's move on
70%.
to what we really want to see, and those are those
70% ignore dodge, bro? That's 17? 70? He
Making
has
himself
70% ignore dodge?
We're all together.
Bro, he's gonna rip null, bro.
Nice.
Okay, that first skill's
First
looking.
is the
painful.
brutal slash.
I like the
Basic attack,
movement.
again, just simple but effective. It leaves the enemy stunned.
Okay, true.
One more time. Sweet.
Okay, true.
All right, this is skill number 2. This is criminal extraction.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. He
This
barely
little
misses,
stat there,
right?
Let's take a look at that one more time.
He
Enemies
should
are
have a
actually
lot of
stunned
ignore
and
dodge.
also blind.
Nice,
I'm sorry,
okay.
so binds them together.
He gives them blindness? I want you to
Next,
feel what I
skill
feel.
3 is called sensory focus. This is actually a counter skill. You notice he kind of pauses for a brief moment. This again, like I said, mentioned this is a counter skill.
Okay.
Like, and even in the event he wasn't attacked,
10
he's still
seconds of
attacking.
accumulation.
I'm actually going to
stun, and fracture.
Attack. Try.
Okay,
So
cool.
what makes this skill actually effective? That again, this is like, as I mentioned, this is a counter skill, but also causes paralysis, fracture, and again, and as he's holding his stance there, it actually helps to accumulate true damage, and again, he gets to deal more damage based off the damage that he's been receiving.
Oh, it's true damage based on damage taken.
Good.
Very useful skill. I'm gonna turn off AI because
Okay,
the
okay.
visuals to be ruined by
Okay.
all him and his
All those
his
pew
glory.
pews,
So
yeah.
this is actually the 4th skill. This is referred to
Ooh.
as fallen retaliation, which sounds similar to retaliation for his uniform referred to as fall from grace. Let's take a look at that one more time.
Ominous Nebula. Damn.
It's fine. I just like watching this one. This is a stat that also again decreases your enemy's defense while buffing your overall stats while guaranteeing you brief invincibility.
I like that. I like that. I like that. I like
There's
that.
just a lot going on.
It is.
There is a lot
You notice
going
he
on,
actually
yeah.
brings all the enemies in, and then if you notice, they all spread out a bit. So fun times. You have
Oh, the icon's
one more
damage dealt?
time.
Okay.
Refresh here for a second.
Maybe he just misread it. Okay, that's good.
Friends gather together. Hello. Okay, we're good to go. So I'm gonna check out his skill because his T3 skill is ready. We'll go into that in just a moment. We're
He
taking
get
a look at
nice.
his
He
skills
pulls
I
out the
mentioned. This is
staff.
referred to
Oh,
as
he kicks the
staff.
staff.
We'll do it again on these guys over here.
Oh, He works
This is
the
another
pole.
defense down attack, causing fracture while incapacitating foes.
And then he
while also
kicks the
removing
staff at you. He pole dances
Solid.
for you.
So,
And then he kicks
these
the pole
skills
at
are all
you.
fine and dandy, but we know what you really want to see.
Boom.
You want to see T3 skill, which is always fun.
We
And what better
know
way
what
to
That
you
do
looks
came
mint,
for.
bro.
Yeah,
Him
you
and
know why
Iron
you're
Fist
here.
look
Let's
so
take
good.
it. This is final punishment.
Final punishment. Let's go, boys. Oh, he
Nice.
taps into.
Ah!
He taps into the.
So for those of you who read the
Yeah,
comments,
let's
of course, you'll notice,
go.
like you see just the way like again everything is.
That
kind of
looks
you see things that
sick.
are similar to his vision. We're gonna go ahead and warm
It's
up.
how he
our-
senses things.
That looks
We all
sick.
We all
It's
know
like
he's
it's like
blind,
Professor
but,
X.
this is his. It's really cool because that's
Yep.
how it's typically
Yep.
depicted in
Yep.
comics.
Yep.
Is that particular look?
Yep. That's what he
right. Let me
sees.
go ahead and, so we're
He's
all
got that
ready.
thermo
We're going to
vision.
use our T3 skill
Let's
one more time.
go.
Go ahead and
Final
over the stats.
punishment.
So it makes this skill interesting. So not only does it silence foes, foes have a 100% attack of missing you for a brief amount of time, while at the same time you have a 100% chance of going past their their overall dodge rate. Of course, it grants you 40% attack. It gives you a 40% buff to one of your attacks. And again, overall, it's just a fun attack. Again, visually, it's fantastic. Again,
Yep.
enemies can't hit you for a certain amount of time, and their dodge rate is ignored 100% for a brief amount of time as well.
Damn. That's sick.
So, fun overall. And again, visually, it's just fun. I love the
Gorgeous.
callback to the comic. I love that iconic over-the-shoulder pose as well.
Yep.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's really
Classic
beautiful
man
tier
without
3 skill.
fear pose.
That's right. And that does it for the new characters.
All right, that was awesome. Thank you, Cage.
Good job, Cage. Caging it
But
up.
of course, there is a little bit of something extra we have. So, of course,
Oh, yeah?
this wasn't teased in the initial teasers, but we do have something else that the developers do want us to show you. We're going to go ahead and go through this. So, before I get into it, I'm just going to slowly get into the game mode. So, a new feature, or not a feature, an updated feature has been added to World Boss Legend. Now, we all know it's quite challenging, right? So maybe some of you think, no, it's not challenging enough, or hey, I want a little bit more diversity. We will say a new challenge has been added to World Boss Ultimate, a rather hellish challenge. So that's because a new boss has been added to World Boss Ultimate. And for those of you who haven't
A diabolical one, if you will.
Let's go!
Skipped ahead.
Let's
From the
go!
game screen itself, MEPHISTO has been added to World Boss.
Let's go!
So, heads up, I'm gonna get my butt kicked because
Yeah!
we've just been given this feature. And we've had no time to actually delve in and be able to.
You
get my-
haven't practiced this.
Well,
This
not
could
only have I
go
practiced,
so-
I have no tools whatsoever. I have no good comic cards. I have no good gear, no CTP. I'm gonna get my butt kicked. But the developers were very insistent that we show you this.
Yes!
And hey, we're excited to show you this. You can not only
That means we're gonna get Mephisto as a character.
By Mephisto. So let's check
We're
it out.
gonna get Mephisto as a character.
You know what I want to see.
It means both things.
So just gonna see if I can put some of the new characters in action. As
It
well.
means both. We get the
Alright.
fight and we get to
Now,
unlock
before
him.
we razz Cage, just know he doesn't have the extra help he normally would have equipped.
And Daredevil's a speed type, so he has the type advantage. But Luke Cage and Jewel kind of get fucked.
Okay, Jessica Jones.
And same with Iron
Jones,
Fist.
gonna get Luke Cage in there. Yeah. boy.
Oh, buddy, this just got so much more lit. Let's go.
No strategy.
Let's
We're
go
just gonna
all
dive
the
right
way.
Oh, no.
I can already tell players are raging just by the fact that all my strikers are.
Oh
garbage.
shit, new arena.
But, like I said, we're here. We're here.
Oh
for
my
good.
god, yes.
You know, this is for you to be.
He looks so
That's your
good,
feature.
man. He looks
Audience.
so
Mephisto,
sick. Why does he have two? What is that?
Some
There's
of the
like
recommended skill divided by.
there's like a hell bar.
Granted by the developer, so
Provided?
we're using skill 3.
Okay, okay.
You can't do any damage to him.
So I can get at least his T3 active.
What do you have? What do you have to
You're
do
not
to
dead
do
yet.
damage to him?
There's still hope.
You have to build up the hell meter. How do you build up the hell meter? Do you have to do damage or take damage?
You just.
It's kind of hard to tell how
with,
he's building that up.
with failing a little bit, because being bad at things is the first step at being good at them.
That's true. I don't think the fans will agree.
I think it's dealing damage.
Okay, let's get that T3 going.
Listen, Cage is human
Rage
like us.
outburst.
He's not an eternal.
Mephisto is enraged. Oh shit.
He's not a defender.
This is very different.
Oh, get in there, get in there, get in
there's
there.
a man doing his
Oh.
Something special if you notice.
Oh,
there's
you get a
that
buff.
There are these circles here, so you actually do want to get on these circles because if you get on these circles in time, a little special guest will.
Doctor
join, and
Strange!
if you can see if he shows up.
Doctor
is gonna
Strange!
come in and help me.
Let's go!
Yay.
This is so sick!
Ooh, Doctor Strange, get your
Yes!
He helped me out for a
This is
little
so
bit.
sick!
But I'm honestly very surprised. I have like very little way in terms of to defeat him.
Come
But
on,
Daredevil
you got
held his own. I
this.
don't think I have any good.
Bro, this is so sick.
He tried.
It's okay, Cage.
well,
You
here's
did.
Jewel.
No worry, Cage. You did your best. Bro, this looks so sick. I cannot wait for
Survive
this.
long enough, I do believe I have Jessica
I'm gonna
Jones
ruin my
combo, and
voice.
I hope I can
This is so
deal
sick.
that
I cannot wait for
to
this, man.
survive.
Damn, you know what? Like, I'm really glad that it's Doctor Strange, but at the same
if
time,
you fail to activate all the magic circles in time,
if it was
something bad
Wanda,
happens.
that would be
Yeah,
sick
but
too.
that skill will,
If it was
do a lot.
Wanda,
You will
that would
be
also be
killed.
really sick.
By rage attack.
Or Ghost Rider,
Jessica
yeah,
live
or
long
Ghost
so I can
Rider.
Also read my notes and also try to give off the combo at the same time. Okay, let's try this. Get the awakening skill. So the developers gave us.
No, he's enraged, bro. You gotta get the things.
Skill 3.
No.
So
Go get
that's
the
up.
things.
Also,
Forget
skill
the
4
forget the skill, bro. You're not doing any damage, Cage.
As we mentioned before.
You're
So
killing
skill
Jewel,
combo to you guys,
Cage.
I wasn't able to give the combo. But for those of you
No,
who are watching,
Cage,
they're good
go to
for
the-
skill combo are
summon
3,
Dr.
4,
Strange.
5,
Get
1,
on
and
those
2.
circles.
Thank you,
I'm not-
Kim.
I'm not
Yes.
paying attention.
Get
on
in
the
the
circles.
get in the circles, King.
Nope.
Oh,
So we'll find
Cage.
out.
Oh no!
So,
Here
I-
comes the instant death.
You know,
Yep.
Didn't make the circles in time. Mephisto wiped the floor with me. So get on the
Oh,
circles.
Cage.
So let me go ahead and review briefly.
What a
Okay,
man
so
of
here's
charm.
Some tips.
Okay, go ahead and please share the tips.
Tips.
When Mephisto gets hit, his rage gauge accumulates.
Okay.
And when it's full, he will cast rage attack.
Okay.
Rage attack will kill you,
Okay.
That's right.
or it can kill you.
Okay. So
And
how
also,
what do
the
you
fight
do?
consists of a total of 3 different phases. Mephisto actually changes within each of these phases. And of course, when he changes on these different phases, of course, the attack pattern changes as well. So this is going to cause a lot of strategic thinking that you're going to have to do, and finding out which characters work, which skills, combos, and stuff. Basically, yeah, the whole
3 different phases.
So we look for, again, I got my butt kicked. I guarantee plenty of you can do infinitely better than the stuff I currently had going on here. So we look forward to seeing you guys play. Go ahead and share it, on Facebook. Show us what you can do. I guarantee you guys will do a lot better. So we look forward to seeing it.
Okay, Cage. I appreciate
You gotta come
that.
to these prepared. You cannot.
was
face
sweet. That was nice
Mephisto
of
with
you.
No plan.
Don't do what Cage did.
Good call to
No,
action.
don't do
Cage,
this.
don't do it.
Good
Don't
CTA.
Don't do what this Cage did.
But just remember, those circles are important.
Again, that does it for some of the new features for the V6. I'm sorry, my tech guy is eyeing me right now. Apparently, I'm slamming the table too hard. I apologize for that. For those
Slam the table, Cage.
who's hearing
Slam
the
it.
damage. Apologize. Keep my hands raised.
No, Cage.
That
Let
does
your
it for the
emotions
features of
out.
the V690 update.
Free your
We have
emotions.
New uniforms. We have a new character with Icarus from the Eternals. Daredevil has received his T3, and we have a new update coming out for V690, and that is the Mephisto for World Boss Legend.
Let's go.
There you
Very
go.
good.
Beautiful.
Well, before we wrap it up,
Yeah.
I do want to talk a little bit about some comics
Yeah.
because you all know I love Marvel comics.
Wow. Mephisto.
And particularly,
Wow.
if we can get okay, I'll just talk by myself. I want to talk in particular about Daredevil.
Damn,
our T3
Mephisto,
character
eh?
Today. And he came from Daredevil Fall from Grace by D.G. Chichester and Scott McDaniel did the art.
Okay,
This
true.
is Daredevil 319 through 325.
Mephisto,
Coming out in
boys.
1994, which was the 30th anniversary of the character. So this is notable because this brought
Oh my God.
Daredevil's iconic look in the 90s into existence. And it does actually
Mephisto,
follow
boys.
Frank Miller's run of Daredevil and holds over several elements introduced from that line
That's
of comics.
sick.
That very notable line. So basically, just in a nutshell in this storyline,
Crazy,
it's very
dude.
dark. And it is a harder read to get through,
Yep.
but I do think it's worth it. There
Yep.
is a virus called About Face that went missing decades earlier.
Wow.
When
Mephisto,
a telepath
boys.
named Eddie
You know what that
dropped
means,
it in
right?
mission.
So we could
But
get
Eddie does
WandaVision next
have
month
connection to it, of course.
because
He's
of the
a telepath.
connection from Mephisto to
And
WandaVision.
What About Face does, this virus,
Think about
is it is able to give the user the ability to change their physical form and
What's up, Muzak?
attributes at
What's up,
will.
Winzo?
So in that case,
What's up, Kill
everybody
Bill?
wants it. Snake
Eldoro.
Root, which is an organization with ties to the Hand, want it. So does Venom, Morbius, Hellspawn, and Silver Sable. And Daredevil's main goal is to protect Eddie
Morbius.
from all of these different characters coming at him, trying to claim this massive power for themselves.
Mhm.
Daredevil ends up, he destroys his original red uniform and
Okay.
has to build a new one. out of reinforced,
Man,
stronger
MFF is
materials.
fucking,
so he
bro.
has this armor,
We're
which he
getting
carries on with
another
him
world boss
throughout all
legend
this. And
after
there's
like
a lot
3
of things
months.
that happen, but real quick,
Bro, it's gonna be
Hellspawn,
so
a
lit.
demon who was one of the
So
beings
lit.
searching for About Face,
So good.
does actually get his hands on it and uses it to become human. That's all he wanted. He wanted to be a real boy, and he ends up looking exactly like Daredevil.
Ooh,
And
that's creepy.
and then he dies. So Matt Murdock, being
sad.
ever resourceful, decides to use that dead look-alike Daredevil body to fake his death, and he forgets to tell Foggy and Karen. I'm going to generously say he forgot to tell them.
Wow, what a dick.
That
That sounds like a horrible thing to do.
Yeah, and to not tell your friends that you're
it's pretty
faking
bad.
your own death.
He was not very good as a partner to Foggy in this whole scenario as
Nope.
well. But then Daredevil goes on to use this
what's
armor
Mephisto
to fight
gonna drop?
against the likes of
What's Mephisto
the king
gonna
of
drop,
demons
boys?
himself, Mephisto. So
What's
it
Mephisto
all
gonna
comes
drop?
around in this update, my friend.
Sounds good. Tell me, does it end well for Daredevil?
You're just gonna have to read it and find out.
Okay.
Oh, did we see Reforged Regen?
That sounds like it.
Oh, we
based on
did
my
see
knowledge,
it.
never
We did
really
see
ends
it.
well for Daredevil, but it's
Mighty
fun, so hopefully-
Regen.
It
Okay.
never ends
Our
happily.
soul.
Can I be hopeful and hope that it just ends happily in my mind? Or do I have to?
Yes, they all go out for ice cream.
Excellent. I don't have
it's
to read the
great.
comic then. Excellent. So maybe you guys can read the comic and maybe you guys can come up with can find a better ending. But in my mind,
Or you can find the true ending, which is not that.
so the sad ending. Okay, we'll just have to go with that. But
Hey man, good stories need good drama. And good drama is rarely found at the ice cream shop.
can't it be though?
We can dream. But yeah, that about does it.
Cool.
For our entire stream. But we had a lot of stuff today,
Yeah,
Cage.
we did.
We had uniforms for every
Read the
single
book, Cage.
defender. Our 4 heroes. 2 of them are for hire. And then we also have the Dawn of Icarus, the T3 for Daredevil.
So
and of
good they did
course,
this live. Yeah.
Mephisto has made his debut.
His devilish debut.
His diabolical debut. I can't really waggle my eyebrows. Just gonna have to imagine it.
Okay.
True.
All right. Well, I mean, we had a lot to go over, but of course,
True.
there's more for the fans to catch up on,
Okay.
right, Cage?
That's right. Of course, whenever it comes to new patches, as we mentioned, there was some information we weren't able to include. within
Fill
this
in these
actual
gaps, guys.
team as
Fill
well.
in
So
these
keep an eye out for
gaps.
the patch notes. They'll provide all the info that you need. And of course,
There we
we'll soon
go.
start at putting the server
I love
link
these
within
guys.
the-
I was
within
so
the chat
mean to
very,
them
very
when we
soon.
first
So for
met.
those of you that are
I
on
feel so
Facebook,
bad.
please keep an eye out. And very shortly, the link to the server will be put into
Right,
the video
there's-
description. We aren't able
Cage
to put the link within
and
the chat
Kim.
itself, so what's going to happen
Cage
is
and
after
Kim.
the comments,
Cage
comment
and
lets you-
Kim.
will let you know that the survey will
Woo!
be within the description. When that happens, refresh the page. That's when it'll be
So
actively
good.
visible, and then from there you can take on.
I was mean. I was. It was dumb of me.
Grab it
It
right
was
there.
immature of me.
And claim your in-stream reward.
That's right.
You watched it.
folks,
So you
that
may
is
as
our-
well enjoy the extra benefits besides
right.
knowledge.
Of course, folks, that's all the content overall for the V690 stream. Thank you so much for joining us again. It's nice to be live with all of you, being able to see several of the comments go through there. Thank you, of course, for being dedicated fans and watching and enjoying the game overall. We look forward to seeing more of your comments when the V690 update goes
Nice.
live.
Another call to action. Nice, Cage.
Like I said, stay tuned to the various channels. Of course, we're on Instagram, Twitter, and of course,
Nice.
Facebook as well. And of course,
Yeah,
many of you are
Instagram,
watching
Twitter,
YouTube, So
Facebook.
a special hi to
YouTube.
all of you.
Hey, what's
and
up?
that does it for the stream.
All
Bye,
right, everyone.
guys.
Take care, agents, and till next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Cage and Kim signing out. Hey, they did such a good job. Dang. They did such a good job. That's hype as hell, man. I cannot wait for that. That's very exciting.